I told my Aunt Debbie that I said, yeah, man, my kids are doing real well on this amazingatheist.com. You know, it's kind of like TJ's kind of, so as soon as I tell her Amazing Atheist, she goes, oh my God, they're devil worshippers.
Yeah, this is. Scotty told me to chug this. I told him I'm not going to chug it unless I can do it on camera. So big possibility. I guess that's probably like what? Would you say 4 shots maybe?
Yeah, 3, 4 shots.
Do it, TJ. Quit being a bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's about the content.
Shut the fuck up. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Woo. Down and all. Yeah. Man to man.
You get the munchies?
Shut up, Mom.
What happened? Catch them smoking or something?
Hello? He's all, shut up. You can sit.
Why don't you go in there and watch and play Left 4 Dead?
Oh, okay. Kiss.
I never thought of that.
Kiss mommy.
No.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss too.
Love you.
No.
Sit down, woman. Cody make you look good.
Really cool. Close up on my wrinkles and my zips.
He's good, but he's not a miracle worker.
Yeah, I know. I'm like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, don't make Freaky Friday references, please.
Sorry. I love that movie.
I know.
Like TJ was being accused of not being respectful to the teacher, so...
I'm a kid who looks dorky, acts dorky, and has no athletic abilities whatsoever in the American South.
When I talked to TJ about it, he was saying that if respect were like a river, you could if respect were a river and I was that river, you could step across me in one teensy-tiny step.
So, I mean, it's really, I guess, no wonder that I was viewed as such a strange, outsider-y type kid. I do remember later on in life when I was in junior high, some cliques tried to adopt me.
I think that was when you were in 2nd grade. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, this kid is like freaking me out. He's so much more in tune with all these emotional things.
I was reading this book on the, not the playground, because it was a little bit too old for playgrounds, but in the outdoor area at a school I used to go to in Washington. This book called Lords of Chaos. It was about like Norwegian black metal and shit. And some girl came up to me. She was gothed out, like the jet black dyed hair and the kind of like black tank top with her tits really exposed and a lot of cleavage. The way that, you know, it was technically prohibited for her to wear that at school, but no one cared.
TJ, what are you doing? He goes, I'm looking at myself in the window. And I said, oh, you're looking at your reflection. He's like, reflection? And from then on, it was like, he's like, what is reflection? I said, it's how you can see yourself. Like, you know, that's your reflection. Like when you look in a mirror, that's your reflection. So I'm explaining the word reflection to a 2-year-old. And that was it. That was like his word for the week. Everything was, is that my reflection? Look, there's a reflection. So it was like TJ in love with the words, but you know, it was just, I don't know. You always used to blow people away with how smart you were. And
she decided to invite me over to come be part of her clique, be part of her crew of goths and shit. And I sat around and I listened to those people and I just realized that this isn't some place where I could be accepted. This is just like the flip side of the cheerleader squad.
Oh God, it would make me so mad because you were so big. Like, I have a picture of you when you were 2 years old, standing next to another 2-year-old. And you are literally double his size. And so people are thinking that you're like 4 when you're really 2. And at 2, I mean, I thought you were amazing. I'm like, this kid is phenomenal. And people would say to me, why isn't he talking very well? I'm like, what are you talking about? I would get so offended, and then they're like, I'm like, he's 2. And they're like, he's not 2. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right.
And I always thought it was interesting, though, how the cheerleaders were able to wear uniforms that were technically against the rules of the school. Like, if you're standing straight with your arms to your side, your uniform is not supposed to be able to go past the tip of your longest finger. But the cheerleaders' skirts were definitely shorter. I always thought that was funny.
Why?
Oh God! Remember the time that Charlie Miller lost you?
I always thought school rules in general were kind of strange. Like, schools here in Louisiana, they wouldn't let me have long hair, and anyone who's watched my older videos knows that I used to have this long hippie-ish hair. They made me cut that. You know, they have very strange rules, especially and then facial hair. They let you keep a mustache as long as it's well trimmed, but you're not allowed to have any other facial hair. Like, this shit, totally against the rules.